everybody. Welcome to the Fine Saturday live stream. Oh yeah. I walked through the door with you. The air was so cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house. Let me just take a second at the beginning here. Taylor, leave Maggie Gyllenhaal out of this, okay? What has she ever done to you? She's a fine character actress. We love it. I'm sorry she has your scarf, okay? You fucked her brother, and then now you got to make it a whole goddamn thing. Leave Maggie Gyllenhaal out of this. That is my ultimate message. Oh, your sweet disposition, my wide-eyed gaze was singing in the car, getting lost upstate. The autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone and the magic's not here no more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. 'Cause here we are again on the little town street. Almost ran the red 'cause you were looking at me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well. Photo album on the counter, your cheeks were turning red. Used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. So keep in mind, you can actually see Jake Gyllenhaal as a little kid in the film City Slickers. He plays Billy Crystal's son. Okay? Two human beings that definitely look alike, Billy Crystal and Jake Gyllenhaal. He's pretty cute. Little 9-year-old cutie pie. All right. Your mother's telling stories about you on a t-ball team. You taught me about your past, thinking your future was me. And I know it's long gone and there's nothing else I can do but forget about you long enough to forget why I needed to. 'Cause here we are again, in the middle of the night. We dance around the kitchen, and the refrigerator light down the stairs. I was there, I remember it all too well. Maybe we got lost in translation. Maybe I asked for too much. Maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. Running scared, I was there, I remember it all too well. Hey, you call me up again, just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel. In the name of being honest, I'm a crumbled up piece of paper lying there, 'cause I remember it all too well. I gotta look up the lyrics, make sure I'm doing Taylor's version, okay? Because I'm not doing, the regular version is not long enough. I'm not properly respecting Taylor Swift, who again is a godless degenerate, okay? But I need to respect her artistic vision. We need to do all 10 goddamn minutes, okay? Where was I? Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'll just, might as well just start at the beginning, quite frankly. Just do the whole 10 minutes again. Just kidding. No, it's long gone and there's nothing else I can do. I forget where you were, forget why I needed you. 'Cause there we are again, in the middle of the night. We dance around the kitchen, the refrigerator light, running scared. Let me turn the gain down on this microphone a little bit. The gain's a little too high on this. Okay. as I was saying, because there we are again, in the middle of the night, we dance around the kitchen, in the refrigerator light, running scared. I was there, I remember it all too well. And maybe we got lost in translation, maybe I asked for too much, maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. Running scared, I was there, I remember it all too well. Oh, and you call me up again, just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel. In the name of being honest, I'm a crumbled up piece of paper lying there, 'cause I remember it all too well. Well, time won't fly, time won't fly, I'm paralyzed by it, I'm trying to be mine old self again, finding pleasure days and nights when you made me your own. Now you mail back your things and I walk home alone, but you keep your first scarf from that very first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. Can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. This song's about Jake Gyllenhaal's dick. It's got quite a bit more. Photo album on the counter, your cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed, and your mother's telling stories about you on the t-ball team, and you taught me about your past, thinking your future was me. And you were tossing me the car keys, fuck the patriarchy, chain on the ground. We were always skipping town, and I was thinking on the drive down, anytime now is gonna say it's love. You never called it what it was, till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the pulse and come back swearing it's the same after 3 months in the grave. And then you wondered where it went to as I reached out for you, but all I felt was shame, and you held my lifeless frame. I know it's long gone and there's nothing else I can do. Now forget about you, to forget why I needed you. 'Cause here we are again, in the middle of the night. We were dancing around the kitchen, in the refrigerator light. Down the stairs, I was there, I remember it all too well. Yeah, and here we are again, where nobody has to know. You kept me like a secret and I kept you like an oath. Sacred prayer, we would swear to remember it all too well. Well, maybe we got lost in translation, maybe I asked for too much, maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. Running scared, I was there, I remember it all too well. And you call me up again, just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel. In the name of being honest, I'm a crumbled up piece of paper lying there, 'cause I remember it all too well. What's the rest of the song? They say all's well that ends well, but I'm in a new hell every time you double cross your mind. You said if we had been closer in age, maybe it would have been fine, and that made me want to die. The idea you had of me, who was she, a never needing, ever lovely jewel, whose shine reflects on you, now reaping in a party bathroom. Some acts are actors, me, what happened to you? That's what happened to you. You call my dad with self-effacing jokes, sipping coffee like you're on a late night show, but then you watch me watch the front door all night, willing you to come, and he said it's supposed to be fun, turning 21. like 11 minutes of this. I don't give a fuck. Time won't fly, I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be myself again, but still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights, when you made me your own. Now you mail back your things and I walk home alone. And you kept my old scarf from that very first week. It reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. Yeah. 'Cause here we are again, when I loved you so. Back before you lost the one real thing you ever known. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. Down the stairs, you remember it all too All right, let's get started with the show, y'all. We're here. All right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're about to transition. Oh, we're transitioning. Oh, my God. Thank you all so much. Let me put my headphones on. Round of applause for me. For me. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me today on this beautiful Saturday. Drinks up, y'all. Drinks up. All right. Guys, we have almost close to 10 people watching this show right now. Can you even imagine such a thing? Oh, my God. Let me go through some comments right here before sipping some whiskey like a man. Some are out there saying it's apple juice. They're liars, and you shouldn't trust them. Okay? Let's hear the comments. Junior Coltrane says Joe Rogan wears a size 2 shoe. His poor wife, get it. Here's the deal, right? Just Joe Rogan, there's only 2 scenarios I can imagine. He either has sex with his wife every day, sometimes multiple times. He either wakes up and just makes a noise like Joaquin Phoenix in the film Napoleon, which you haven't seen. No one saw it. But at one point, when he wants sex, he goes, oh, ho, 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 oh, ho, 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 ho. It is one of the most insane performances in a film, and no one's talking about it. But Joe Rogan either does that several times a day, or alternatively, has not had sex with his wife in like 20 years. Okay? Very possible. Next comment, Iggy12 says, leave Maggie alone. I agree. Leave Maggie Gyllenhaal alone. And do you remember when she was in The Dark Knight, a movie that came out when I was 8 years old, when I was very young, because I'm a super young person that's been established. When that film came out, people were like, oh, she's not attractive enough to have Bruce Wayne and Aaron Eckhart fighting over her. We would all be lucky to someday have sex with Jake Gyllenhaal's sister, which is what we will call her during sex. Oh, fuck, I'm about to come, Jake Gyllenhaal's sister. Oh, fuck, I'm going to finish The Prince of Persia's sister. Next one, Junior Coltrane says, are you doing a Tim Pool impression? I don't know who that is. I don't know who Tim... Is he in any way related to Tim Cast, my favorite band? I don't know anything else that they do, but there's that. Iggy12 put 2 fire exclamation marks. I agree. Bobby Lane says, you are truly the most meta streamer. It's great. Keep it up. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know what that word means. That's the Facebook company, right? The Facebook company bought Meta. So I take it as a compliment. I would love some of Mark Zuckerberg's money. Quackalit says, hello, nerds. And then he put a smiley face nerd. And I got to say something. That is bullying to nerds, and that's good. We should bully nerds more. World was better back when we bullied all the nerds. Now they run everything, and we've officially concluded. We did an experiment, and it was good we did it, but we have our answer. Jocks are better. Let jocks run the world, and let nerds make all the things jocks use to run the world. That is what I officially decide. Junior Coltrane says, this guy is way better than most of the YouTube personalities out there. I don't understand why he isn't bigger. I don't understand it either, Junior Coltrane. But I feel it is only the result of me being, of course, shadow banned. Which is what happens when you get banned for sharing pornography of Shadow the Hedgehog. Iggy12 says he's our milquetoast thought leader. You're damn right. Kevin Dickel says hitting the C and F with a fifth in the root, thick daddy tone. So I was hitting, when I play my C chords, let me bring this is a thing, a little music theory, guitar corner, I don't know what you call it. But when I play my C chords, I have a habit of putting, my fifth, the G right there in the root. And that's something I actually learned from, who's the guy? His name is John Fogerty in Creedence Clearwater Revival, but in my head I wanted to go John Frusciante. But when he does that a lot, when he plays his, I see a bad moon rising, I see trouble on the way, and it makes it a little thicker. The F, I don't do the fifth in the root and the F. I don't even do the root usually. Sometimes I'll do the whole bar chord if I'm feeling particularly ambitious, but usually I'll just kind of hold it like this. And that's how I play my F. Anyway, that's been Music Theory Corner. Thanks for attending my master class. You all owe me 27 American dollars. What Kevin Dickel, we already read his comment. Fuck you, Kevin Dickel, you're fucking done! Junior Coltrane says he is a heavier and broker version of Tim Pool. And that is, again, my daily reminder that I need to lose weight. It's good to be reminded of that every day. That being said, I'm probably going to have fried chicken wings for dinner. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not fat, I'm fucking thick as hell. All right. Kevin Dickel says, and at least twice the diarrhea. Some people have been saying a lot about my potential diarrhea, and I gotta tell you guys, I've never had to... Oh no. I've never done this before, and I don't want to do this, but I have to leave the show. I have to leave the show forever. For no particular reason. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Maybe we'll talk amongst yourself. Oh God, it's happening again. Oh God, it won't stop. How much do I have in me? How much do I... I am back and everything is fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry for that episode. I'm sorry. Quackalit says, did I miss the moment where Steve showed me his feet, or showed us his feet? No, you didn't. That'll happen. Let's see if I can successfully bend my foot up here to show you guys my feet. Look at that. You like that? You like that right there? Those are my feet. Oh, I know why it sounds doubled. It's because the other microphone is still on. Let me turn that off, and now it's off, and now it should sound normal. Don't worry about it. Look at my feet. Can you see my feet right there? Look at my feet. Oh, yeah. Isn't that disgusting? Well, I guess I have okay feet. Where's my feet? Someone make a Wiki Feet article for me. Okay. Alrighty. And I lost a viewer for that. That makes sense. That makes total sense. Totino's OMG free feet. No, I will be charging double on the Patreon this month for that, so you're welcome. Bobby Lane says, this show forever, just like a small boat on the ocean, which of course means like a small boat. This is the world's smallest boat. On the ocean. Doesn't matter how small the boat is. It's the motion of the ocean. Just saying, if you got a tiny dick, fuck faster. If your penis is small, just go twice as fast. Then, if you think about it, really, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm done with this song. If you really think about it, if you got twice the dick, but you got half the dick rather, but you put it in twice as fast, then you're doubling up the dick. Okay, where it's like, if you got only 3 inches of dick, but you go like, boom, boom. What? Someone just said something in the Discord. Just someone shared photos of my feet on the Discord. So thank you for that. Anyway, those were my feet and I did show them. So that's what I'm saying. If you got a small dick, fuck twice as fast. Hot Totino's rolls. It only makes sense. Quite frankly, only makes sense. And that's the thing, all right? As we move into 2024, okay, I'm more into red pill content. That's what you got to know, because that's where the money is. It is, of course, in 12-year-old boys who don't have a lot of money, but if they watch your videos, YouTube shows them a bunch of ads for, I don't know, mortgage insurance or some shit. The whole system is, quite frankly, a Ponzi scheme, but I'm very happy to be holding the bag on it. So we're doing more red pill content in the new year, and I'm telling young boys, 6th, 7th, 8th, by the time they've gotten to high school, they're already calling me gay in public. So not as much of that, but I'm ready. Junior Coltrane says, I like the red pill content too. You're damn right. I'm ready to tell young men how to get women to like them using the red pill. That red pill, Dayquil. Get the Dayquil, okay? You twist it. Then at school, whatever they drink, what do like 7th grade girls drink? Capri Suns still? Shit. It's hard to spike a Capri Sun. There's only a little, fuck, shit. Oh, why isn't everyone drinking Capri Suns? It's the hardest drink. Okay. Take the Capri Sun, rip the top entirely off. It'll spill a little bit. And the girls go, why do you do that? And go, I'm random. Take this fucking pill. Take this fucking pill. And then shove a pill in their mouth. And then when they wake up, okay, or they'll be awake. Well, they'll go to sleep at first. Then they'll be more awake than any human's ever been. And you tell them you're Harry Styles. Say, that's me, love. I'm wearing a dress or whatever. Do you want to do sex? And they go, what's sex? And you go, I don't know. And that's when you come back for next week's video. I'm not going to tell you what sex is this week. I'm not going to give it all away. Except to say, sex. Here about this one. My favorite sexual position, easily, is 96, which is where you fart in each other's hair. That's my favorite sexual position. And that's all I have to say. It's all I have to say. Welcome to the Von Gino predicament, ladies and gentlemen. Junior Coltrane said vodka. Listen, I'm not recommending you give 12-year-old girls vodka. I'm officially not recommending that. If you do, things could happen. Secular humanist YouTube lawyers, don't sue me. Welcome to the Von Gino predicament live stream. My name is Steve Von Gino. I'm a moderate centrist, bit of a milquetoast fence sitter.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves.
Ahem. Anyway, Kevin Dickel says, sex is that totally normal game that cousins play together when you go camping. It is a game you play with your cousins. It is not normal. It is terrifying. And this is where we add to the lore. I have cousins. You might not know this. Producer Nancy Mom has a brother. He is black. He is so black. He was in Sly and the Family Stone. Might not know that. What did he play? He was kind of the Bez of Sly and the Family Stone. He was just on stage dancing. Also, they didn't know he would do it, and they would remove him from the shows by security. But regardless, he had some cousins, and we would play a game when we would go camping, which is when they would send us out in the outdoors so they could play silly games. And this was when I was a kid, back in 2011. And they'd send us out, and we'd have sex, which is where you take out your penis and your cousin laughs at it and calls you a cracker-ass bitch. Junior Coltrane says, Derek O'Shea channel has been doing shows for years, and he can't get more than 4 viewers. So you're already doing twice as good as him. I'll have you know, I have 11 viewers right now across all the platforms, according to restream.io, because I'm streaming on YouTube, on Twitch, on Rumble, and I believe on x.com. I think I'm streaming on there. It's not important. Point is, I've got almost 3 times. Quackalit says, is it true what they say about black people? Depends on what they say, okay? If what they say is, of course, yes, that's true. So what was I saying? Yes, I've got almost 3 times as many viewers as Derek O'Shea, someone I've never... Oh, hell yeah. No, this is what's important. Fuck, whatever I was saying is stupid. I just got a Twitch message. It's very important. Hello, sorry for bothering you. First off, I do not forgive you. Don't you bother me. I'm doing art right now. Recurring operatal
Operatel says, hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. All right, so we're going to go. Let me pull up the browser here. Let me pull up the browser. Hey, guys, we're on the browser now. And so let's go to twitch.com so I can respond to this message. Twitch.tv. It's not .com. It's .tv. God, I'm so stupid. Got to log in here. In the meantime, I'll just play the song again for you guys.
Like a small boat on the ocean.
Did I do the password right? I might have spelled that wrong. Nah.
Big waves into motion. Like how a single word.
Wait, do I not? I don't remember my password. Maybe I can just do it right from Restream. It does sound very legit. You're absolutely correct. I'm just going to say in Restream. I said, I will give you $20 if you get me hosting SNL by the end of the year. Okay. Let's just vibe to this. Song's pretty good. What if this whole stream is me just playing songs I like? Anyway, so we did that. That was fun. We're having fun. Are we having fun, guys? I'm enjoying myself. I don't know about you dumb assholes. I'm alone here in my house in Columbuston, Ohio right now. Beautiful Columbuston, Ohio, which I'm not legally allowed to call it. There's a separate town that called itself Beautiful Columbuston. Originally, it was called Columbuston 2, the better version. And then legally, they were forced to call it Beautiful Columbuston. So I don't live there. I live in Columbuston Classic. I'm alone here in the house. My family, the rest of the family, which of course, as we understand, we have the cousins. We established that, but they were all murdered by the police. The family, producer Nancy Mom, my producer, my agent, my manager. Some are saying my mom. Some are saying it's my mom. Now, we need a DNA test to get that, and she is terrified of needles that don't contain drugs. She often says, needles go in, they don't get stuff out. That's what God wants. So we haven't been able to do a DNA test yet, but we do have many framed photos of me coming out of her, quite frankly, and get the kids out of the room for this one. Get the kids out of the room. Coming out of her pussy. Out of her fucking pussy. Her pussy. So I think I'm her kid. I did come out with the beanie on. Okay? It's never been removed. It's kind of molded into the skin. We tried to take it. Ow! God, it hurts so much! Oh, God, it hurts to pull it out. So I've just had that forever, and, it is what it is. Also, we have associate co-producer Zach. I will not call him dad. I will not call. Stop, President Joseph Robinette Brandon. Stop trying to draft legislation to legally force me to call him dad, because I will not do it. We also have associate co-producer Zach Jr., not stepbrother, who just got back from DJing at a festival in Tel Aviv. He was there in October. His set got ended a little bit. He went back to finish it because he is not a quitter, okay? He did come back fully covered in blood. And I said, what's going on? He said, Allahu Akbar, they wish. Allahu Akbar, don't kid me. Don't make joke on me. He's my stepbrother, he claims. He appears to be older than Zach, who he says is his father. We don't know if he is Israeli or possibly Puerto Rican. He does wear a cock sock all the time. That's if he sees anyone in a Speedo, he goes, why are you so prudish? What is this, Victorian England? Just cover up your cock, because they make you in bullshit America. The family isn't home right now. They're out protesting the new Arby's we have here in Columbuston. Here's the thing. They're saying that the slogan, we have the meats, is too homoerotic. Well, that's what producer Nancy Mom and Zach, not stepfather, are saying. Zach Jr., not stepbrother, is saying it's not homoerotic enough. Let me tell you something. They haven't seen a picture of Ving Rhames yet, who, of course, is the spokesperson who says, Arby's, we have the meats. That's too much. Junior Coltrane says stepbrothers usually resent the whole brothers. That's a good point. And he often calls me a whole brother, but he then specifies, he goes, I'm spelling it H-O-L-E. You are whole brother. And I say, what does that mean? He goes, you'll see. You will see, but first I must deal with the entire nation of Palestine. So we've got that coming up. The thing is, they're protesting Arby's because they say the slogan is too homoerotic. And the thing is, we have a number of children in this town who are going to pass by that Arby's. Many of these children do have curly fry-shaped penises. So do we need to shame them? Do we need to shame them for their penises? The answer is yes, because that makes them work harder. Junior Coltrane says you should never turn your back on that stepbrother. Stepbrothers are dangerous. One time, I turned my back on him to sleep, and he immediately was behind me with a knife to my neck, and he said, this is good for you. This is good that I am training you. You need to know. And I say, where are you from again? And he says, I am also from Ohio. I am from Akron. Don't you like my powerful Akron accent? Then he stabbed me, but he's so good. He avoided all the organs except the liver, but it's fine. I grew a new one. Guys, exciting news happening. We got some stuff to talk about today. We've got some stuff to talk about. Sound of Freedom. It's a movie. They made it. They shot it. Probably not on film. Probably on digital. Maybe on film. I don't know. If you're the cinematographer of Sound of Freedom, let me know. Send me an email, thevonginopredicament@gmail.com, and let me know what you shot it on. The Red 2. Looks pretty good. Good cinematography. The film is on Amazon Prime right now. And I watched it, which means it's time for Steve's Movie Corner.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby.
All right, Google, tell me, how can I use DEI to get pussy? Oh, we're back. Oh, whoopsie, my bad. Sorry about that, guys. So, Sound of Freedom. It's a movie. They filmed it. I've got an hour left. I haven't watched... I keep trying to finish the whole thing. Okay? I haven't... It's hard. Here's the deal with Sound of Freedom, the movie, okay? And I cannot stress enough, I am not a pedophile. I am not at all. Even like 16-year-old girls where it's like, they've got tits and everyone's like, listen, we kind of want to fuck them, but we can't say that out loud. Like, we're not going to just admit that. Like, even them, I'm like, disgusting. When I see young but still fertile women out there, I go, you are disgusting to me. You look like, quite frankly, fucking shit. Get your life together. I bet your pussy sucks. I bet it fucking sucks. That's how little of a pedophile I am. Okay? Not at all a pedophile. I still find the movie Sound of Freedom so goddamn boring. It is so boring, guys. God damn. I would assume the film would just be Jim Caviezel as Jesus Christ. I assumed it was a Passion of the Christ sequel. Nothing. He's just playing a guy named Timothy Scott Ballard or something. And I just thought he would be like parachuting in to child sex factories that are just ran like Henry Ford assembly line. He just busts in with a machine gun and just like, ga 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 ga, ga 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 ga. What's that, Tom Hanks? Suck this lead. Ah, bah, 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 bah. But it's just a lot of shots of him just kind of looking into the middle distance, just like, man, just learned about pedophilia. Shit's fucked up, dude. Shit's fucked up. Damn. And then I've got past the middle part of the movie where he's just like, wait, what if? And this is sort of the inciting incident when he's like, shit, what if? Okay. What if I stopped the molesting? What if I got the kids before anyone stuck a finger in their butthole? There's one great scene where a small Colombian boy is just like eating ice cream or something while a very fat pedophile man who looks very much like a pedophile. I don't know who did the casting for this film. A+ job. When this man walked in, okay, I'm sure he gets these calls all the time. His agent gets a call and his agent calls him up and is like, hey, I got an audition for you. He goes, oh, cool. Is it, am I playing Indiana Jones? Am I playing an art professor? No, it's another pedophile thing. He goes, all right, gotta pay the rent. I'll keep the mustache. He's like just looking at this kid going, yes, eat the ice cream, fatten up. I would love to kiss your body. And then I got up to the point where they did say the title of the film, where there's this other guy that Jim Caviezel runs into who's like a former cartel guy who's like an ex-pedophile. Or no, he says he has a whole scene where he's like, listen, I got out of the cartel and I wanted pussy. And I fucked this girl. And I took her shoes off and I saw she had Mickey Mouse painted on her toenails. And that's when I knew she was 14. And I had just had sex with a 14-year-old. That's when I knew I needed to stop pedophiles. So I decided to join your team. But like they free a bunch of children or something. I don't know. I was kind of playing on my phone while the movie was on. And then there's like the children are like laughing and dancing in the distance. And he turns to Jim Caviezel. And he's like, do you hear that? You know what that sound is? That's the sound of freedom. Sound of damn freedom. So that's my review of Sound of Freedom, as I haven't finished it yet. And overall boring, but I'm not a pedophile. Is there an option on Letterboxd to give it 2 stars, but then click and say I'm not a pedophile? Because of course, as we all know, the marketing strategy for this film, which was quite frankly brilliant by Angel Studios, was to say, if you do not see this film, and more importantly, buy several tickets for other people, just go on the website, put in your credit card information, give us $70 or whatever it is, and then now 5 random people can get a ticket to go see this movie. If you don't do that, you are a pedophile, okay? Which I'm not. So we have all that. Let's read some more comments here. What do we got? Junior Coltrane says, stepbrothers have to go to hell when they die, or my whole brothers get to go to heaven. I read that in the Bible. It does say that in the Bible. I believe that is Mark, verse 19, chapter 7, maybe, where they say, if your dad marries a mom who already has a kid, you're fucking going to hell. Quackalit says, just got accepted at the Small Wiener Club. Hell yeah, man. Congrats. Congrats on that tiny ass dick, dude. A tiny ass dick is the fucking, there is no bigger dick move than saying you have a tiny dick. Okay? Because the trick is, when you bring a woman home, maybe you've met a woman on Tinder, you've tricked her, maybe you saved enough money from your job collecting wrappers at Burger King. You're not hired. They don't have you on paperwork. But the manager has been like, I'll give you my pocket change if you just pick up all of these wrappers. You bring her into your room and you go, before we get started, I want to let you know. My penis is so small, it is technically considered a baby's pussy. The doctor, when I was born, looked at it and said, Mom, Dad, I hate to tell you, but you've given birth to a baby's pussy. And then whatever you whip out, they're going to be impressed by it, okay? You whip out like a solid, hard 4.5 inches, they're going to be like, well, I mean, that's a penis. I can recognize it as what it is. You know what I'm saying? And also, just as a side note, we've established that the trans Nashville shooter last year, remember that was like a year ago, where a trans did a school shooting? See, they're not all my viewers. We have some that are trans and therefore probably watch, I don't know, Phoebe Bridgers music videos. I'm not sure. But they're not all my viewers. We had a trans shooter walk in, transition to being a man, 3 days later doing a mass shooting. That's called a speed run on masculinity. They walk in and start shooting. And this trans man actually had no penis. So technically, the world's smallest penis. which is no penis. Men are always worried, like, what am I rocking? Like 4, 5, 6 inches? She's like, what am I rocking? Like -4 inches. My penis is an open hole. And so, you know, that's what they get. Speaking of stupid open holes, Taylor Swift. But no, I'm going to do Taylor Swift later. Right now, I want to talk about the Iowa caucus. The Iowa caucus happened this week. Here on this show, on this channel, we talk about politics. And we really understand them. You know what I'm saying? We break down politics. Also, Junior Coltrane says Joe Rogan is so short he has to stand on his very tippy toes to go pee-pee. That's not true. He pees in an elk's bladder that he has fashioned to be a kind of camel pack. He straps it around, and it's just and he drinks his own piss. Because that's the only way he can survive the sauna. The Iowa caucus happened. It happened, and we liked it, and we had fun. Did anyone out there vote in the Iowa caucus? Is anyone out there legally allowed to vote? I'm curious about that. What's the deal? Are you guys legally allowed to vote? I'm not. Stole a TV. So, the Iowa caucus happened, and as you might expect, Donald Trump won the Iowa caucus, which I think happened on Tuesday. We normally do elections on Tuesdays, right? That's the day we do elections? Tuesdays? I think it was Tuesday. It was so cold. It was like -20 degrees. If you walked outside, all of the saliva in your mouth formed into icicles and punctured your brain. So only the coolest people could show up and vote. And consequently, Donald Trump won with an outstanding 51% of the vote. But what not enough people are talking about is that Vivek Ramaswamy died. He died. He's dead now. And I put together this video to honor his legacy.
Una decisión en nuestro camino. El tiempo mueve y te dice dónde ir. Da lo mejor de ti y no preguntes por qué. No hay preguntas, hay lecciones que aprender. Es algo que te decide, pero al final está bien. Espero que te vaya muy bien. Toma unas fotos y guárdalas para ti. Consérvalas para recordar el buen tiempo.
Rest in peace to Vivek Ramaswamy, who, again, did appear on this show. He would do literally anything. It doesn't matter. If there was just a 10-year-old who got a YouTube channel and was just doing Fortnite playthroughs, he would show up. Because I don't think anyone told him there was an age to voting. Because his big thing was we need to raise the age of voting. And then it was there already is one. It's 18. He goes, wait, 11-year-olds can't vote? Shit, I got to make a phone call. He's dead. R.I.P. to him. Tocinos Roll says, R.I.P. Sir Ben. That's true. Ben Kingsley also died. Unrelated to that video, but he also died from trying to suck his own dick. Kevin Dickel says, that was super touching, Steve. Thanks for sharing. You know what? You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. And I will never stop sharing everyone who has died. Okay? And there's a lot. People are dying all the time. It was Vivek Ramaswamy this week. Next to die, probably Ron DeSantis. We'll only assume he dies from being too cool. He walks out on stage and goes, "Hi, guys. I think I have the thing." And then he just spontaneously combusts from coolness. In fact, Junior Coltrane said, it's going to be so hilarious to see Ronnie heels. He does wear heels. And it's funny that he wears high heels like a fucking woman. Have to kiss the ring of Trump and endorse him. He'll have a look of pain on his face, I'll bet. It won't be as good as that photo. And we're going to go to the browser to find said photo right here. We're on restream.com. Kevin Dickel says, I'm assuming he's going to trip down a flight of steps in his silly little boots. Those are very, very funny boots. It is very funny that he's tiny and he needs to wear boots to enforce that. That would be silly to have some sort of weird insecurity about your physical appearance and need to constantly be wearing something to make you feel better about it. I don't care. Again, I'm going to try to take off the beanie. God, it's attached to my skin. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh, God. Oh, fucking God. Oh, shit. I fucking shit my pants again. I didn't shit my pants. I actually have a medical condition and I have to leave. I have to go. And so we're just going to play that video again and you'll never see me again and I'm done. Okay, I'm back. So as I was saying, the video of Trump with Mitt Romney at a restaurant. Trump with Mitt Romney restaurant. This is the funniest video. Not video, a picture, rather. Oh, God, I cannot get enough of this. This is so goddamn funny. Okay. Come on. That's so funny. Copy image address. Let me just go to the image. God damn, that's funny. God, we love it. Oh, I'm just going to keep this up and just have a couple drinks, guys. Oh, that's what they all deserve, these fucking pieces of shit. Kevin Dickel says he made Chris Christie order the meal. Didn't he literally, Donald Trump, God damn, he's alpha. We love him. Didn't he literally at some point make Chris Christie get him McDonald's? He was like, "You're the McDonald's boy, you dumb bitch." That fucking rocked. Wait. Oh no. We have a bit of a, we had a bit of a green screen issue. I never noticed that. Trump always looks like he is playing people total balls. That's what people don't know about Donald Trump. A lot of people are out there claiming that he is in fact a morbidly obese senior citizen who didn't just win the New York City Marathon. They're lying, and possibly they're gay. Speaking of gay, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, let's talk about her. Now, no, we'll get to Taylor Swift. Let's do a little more Trump first, then we'll do Taylor Swift, okay? I keep saying we're going to do Taylor Swift, but we'll get to it. I'm saving it. Kevin Dickel says, finally. Well, sorry, we're moving. There's a delay here. Who do you think could be Trump's VP? Let me say that before I get to Taylor Swift. Damn it, Steve. Well, learn to fucking spell the word damn it, and maybe I'll take what you say seriously. Fucking piece of shit. You motherfucking. And I just said whatever the worst slur you can imagine is. We'll get right to it, but tell me who you think could be Trump's VP, which stands for Vice President. That's the kind of important politics you learn about here on the Vangina Predicament. You learn about what VP means. It means very penis. That's what it means. Iggy 12 says, Judge Janine. Judge Janine. That's my impression of Janine Pirro. Judge Janine, what's going on? We have so many immigrants. I went to the grocery store this morning and they were selling taco sauce. So many immigrants. Judge Janine. That's possible. It could be Nimrata Haley. Definitely, if there's something the Republican Party, and I'm not a Republican. I'm a moderate centrist, milquetoast fence sitter. We did it again. We're having fun. I'm a moderate centrist. But I gotta say, the Democrats are insane. What they're saying now is every white man should eat their own penis, should do yoga and not chop it off and eat it. Not like you're a one-man German band. Remember several years ago when a German guy posted on German Craigslist, which I'm sure is called Du wirst ein Krankenschwester brauchen or something like that. And he was like, does anyone want to come over and eat my dick? And then someone said, well, I'm from Stuttgart and I'm German, and so I'm definitely going to come over and eat your dick. And then they filmed him cutting off his own dick and frying it in a pan and them just eating the dick and just being like, could have used some salt, I guess. I don't know. I'm not talking about that. What, in fact, whatever I was talking about first. Maybe a couple drinks deep. I don't give a shit. Kevin Dickel says, Musk or the crackhead pillow guy. It could be that, and this is what I've long said. We are a nation divided. We are on the verge of full-on civil war. The only way we can mend this nation is a contest. A crack smoking contest. Hunter Biden, Mike Lindell. Who can smoke more crack? The answer, probably Mike Lindell. He famously, and a lot of people don't know this, but this is absolutely true. That being said, I will not verify this. He invented the MyPillow by smoking so much crack and not sleeping for 8 or 9 days that he had a vision of a beautiful angel coming down from heaven and telling him, you just need a better pillow. The reason you can't sleep is you don't have a good enough pillow. Then Mike Lindell continued smoking crack, and he smoked so much crack, he had an intervention staged for him by his crack dealer. Okay? The guy whose living was selling him crack sat him down and was like, listen, bro, straight up, you are putting my kids through college. You have got to stop. You've got to stop, bro. You're smoking way too much crack. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is that it's going to be Mike Lindell. I think that's correct. Junior Coltrane says it won't be Vivek. Trump put him in golden handcuffs, so now he can control him by giving him attention. Also, he's dead. We covered that. Vivek is dead. You know who's not dead? Taylor Swift. We're going to talk Taylor Swift. No, I got to do something. Just kidding. No, I'm not. We're not going to do Taylor Swift right now. We're going to do a browser. We're going to watch a video, some random video, just to piss off Kevin Dickel. Fuck you. Kevin Dickel, and I mean this from the butt, fuck you. You're on the Patreon. You give me money. Literally, fuck you. We're going to watch all 25 minutes of this yoga video first. Mike Pillow lives the American dream.
A successful trader?
Very much so. I am struggling for so many things, and being a successful trader is one of them.
I told you I make between $1,000 to $15,000 a day.
I would ask to borrow money. If someone comes up to me on the street and goes, I make $15,000 a day, I go, lunch is on you, asshole.
Repeating the same steps every day. That's right.
I wake up, I jack off, I have my coffee, I jack off, I cash a $15,000 check from my parents every day.
Right. I do this one strategy. Basically, all I have to do is find a trend.
Find a trend. He goes, I figured out the trick for the stock market. The trick for the stock market is to analyze trends. You see when something's low, and that's when you buy it. And then when it's high, you sell it. I don't know why anyone else hasn't figured this out yet. It makes perfect sense.
Trend. And regardless if the market is going up or down, I get paid. And with
that's how that works. Regardless, the trick to the stock market is trends.
My profits from this, I've been able to retire my wife and spend every day with my two boys.
By the way, he said I'm able to retire my wife, which
5 years ago from my mentor.
It sounds like he's got a new wife. I managed to retire my wife, and now I fuck these little boys. You might know me from the successful film Sound of Freedom. I'm the antagonist of the film, and I also paid to finance it. That's how much money I have. No thanks. Ready to level up your practice? The Jess Yoga app is on sale. All right, I'm done talking. We're just going to watch yoga.
Hello and welcome to your Mindful Mobility Flow. Today we'll be practicing a full body yoga flow with mobility moves and stretches for all levels and no props are needed. We'll begin in child's pose.
Now,
So
Junior
make your way
Coltrane, first off, child's pose, and Jim Caviezel, fly in and get this bitch. But Junior Coltrane says, I did day trading, and believe me, all of these guys are total scamming. No, they're not. That guy has all the tricks to the stock market. Line goes up, make money. Let's talk about Taylor Swift. Guys, let's do it. Let's finally talk about Taylor Swift. Here's the deal, okay? did I put Taylor Swift in the description of this video to try to get viewers? Many are saying this. Is it working? Not really. About as many viewers as normal. Okay? Not great. Are we going to talk about Taylor Swift anyway? You're gosh darn right. I'm not cursing in this segment. I'm not cursing because we're doing this for the Swifties. The Swifties out there, all you young women who might know, Taylor Swift is, of course, a popular singer, songwriter, born in, I think, Pittsburgh to a father who had a lot of money. And then at one point as a little kid, she said, "Daddy, I want a pony, or I would like a recording career." And he goes, recording career it is. He moved her to Nashville. She wrote a number of good Christian songs about how she, an 11-year-old girl, wanted to suck Tim McGraw's dick. I think. I haven't listened to them. She has a song where it's like, "Our song is a screen door banking and it's sounds like a boot in mud, only wetter. I stole that from Dave Attell. Anyway, fuck my 11-year-old pussy." Maybe this isn't going to get recommended. Maybe the algorithm isn't going to favor me. But the thing about Taylor Swift, and what you have to realize about her, the songs are great. You heard me at the beginning of this stream play all 11, 12, some are saying 15 minutes of her popular song All Too Well. She's huge. She's out there. She's selling out arenas. She is, of course, bringing young women, hundreds upon thousands upon, some are saying upwards of 20 billion young women, some of them not fat. Some of them a little pudgy, but they're kind of cute. And if they did some exercise and lost the weight, they would do good. They would be okay. They could find a man. She is moving them away from God and towards wokeism. And Kevin Dickel says, have you tried wokeism as one of your hashtags? Probably. I've tried a lot of hashtags. I'll be honest. I go to ChatGPT and I say, give me a bunch of hashtags. And then I just copy paste them. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. Taylor Swift is moving these young women. Again, some of them fuckable. Not all of them. I would be on in Taylor Swift fandom, maximum 45% fuckable. The vast majority of them, okay, are the kind of women that you hate. Your teacher, your wife, maybe your mom. Maybe you wake up and you look at her and you go, kill this bitch, I get the house. If this bitch falls down the steps onto a knife, I get the fucking house. Taylor Swift is moving them away from God. G-O-D. All letters capitalized. Quackalit says Taylor Swift sent me her panties. What were they like? What did they smell? He said he's not lying, so you know he's not. If that's legally, if someone says they're not lying, they're legally required to be a cop. That's how that works. Taylor Swift. She has registered upwards of 400 million American women to vote. And she tells them all, go vote for Joe Biden. Go vote for Kamala Harris, okay? Do not just write in Jim Caviezel and the Sound of Freedom, which I think is what we should all do. Can we all be honest? When we go to the election box on whenever the next election is, I don't know. I'd imagine I'll find out on Twitter. I'll log in, someone will tell me there's an election that day, and I'll go, shit, I gotta go get to the polling place, which I do in my living room. She told them all not to just write in Jim Caviezel. And it's disgusting. Disgusting. Junior Coltrane says, might be a good time for Taylor to hit the gym. Quick. You're gosh darn right. She's not attractive. She's not hot. Men don't like her, okay? No men. She's bitter. She sings all these songs about how she left a scarf at Maggie Gyllenhaal's house. And you know, when that song became big, Maggie texted her brother and said, could you tell your ex-girlfriend to fucking leave me out of this, okay? I'm trying to direct indie films now. I don't need a bunch of weird psychos on Twitter being like, give Taylor her scarf back. I'm Maggie Gyllenhaal. I was in The Dark Knight. Thing about Taylor Swift, and you might not know this about her, okay? She used to be a beautiful Christian woman. She, in fact, was born on a Christmas tree farm. on December 25th, on Christmas Day. She was born. Okay, her mother just squirting all sorts of shit out of her pussy. Just amongst the trees. Just so much viscera coming out of her pussy on all the trees. Meanwhile, her dad's still selling the trees. Some guy comes in, he goes, fuck, I got my kids this weekend. I didn't know I was supposed to get my kids this Christmas. I got to get a Christmas tree. I'll be honest, my studio apartment that I have, because my dumb bitch ex-wife took all my money, okay? It doesn't have a Christmas tree. The closest it has is a bunch of weed, mainly stems. I don't have a lot of money. I manage a Circle K. Get me a tree. It's Christmas Day. And her dad goes, here's a tree for you, mister. Totino's Roll says, really don't know how the algorithm isn't picking up the stream. I don't know why the bots aren't recommending it. So anyway, her mom's pussy was squirting viscera on all of these Christmas trees. And then she was born. She was born on a Christmas tree farm. People know that. But she was raised inside a nativity scene at Macy's. That's where she grew up. Her first grade teacher was Santa Claus. And it was weird because she was doing school in like March. You know, she did summer school. It was still Santa Claus the whole time. He was sweating and he goes, can I take off the suit? And her dad took out a gun and said, I believe it's Christmas. He goes, it's July 27th. And he goes, July 27th is Christmas, asshole. So that's how Taylor Swift was raised, amongst the greatest Christian traditions. Okay, Christmas trees, and of course, her mom's bloody pussy viscera, which they never cleaned up. But now, Taylor Swift has abandoned the faith and lives mostly in, of course, whatever the Muslims use for a nativity scene. She's in a Muslim nativity scene now. I don't know what they use. Presumably, it's a recreation of the set from the first Saw movie. That's what I'm guessing. Okay? So you kids might be out there thinking, Taylor Swift. Sorry. Kevin Dickel said, try doing the stream with a Chinese accent. That'll probably get it picked up by the algorithm. You know, I think... No, I can't do it. I tried. I cannot be Chinese. No matter how hard I try, and I try hard every day to eventually be Chinese. Not happening. So many amazing facts about Taylor Swift, Thinking Inspired said. You know that. I'm learning so much about Taylor Swift. You might consider yourself a Swiftie, but you don't know the real truth. Totino's Roll says, no, Steve, don't resist the pull. It's hard. Me love you long. No, I can't do it. No, can't do it. Can't be Chinese. God, just let me be Chinese one time. Taylor Swift's eggs. What's the deal? Does she have any eggs left? What's happening inside her uterine system? Here's the deal. Taylor Swift, all her eggs are shriveled, sunken up, and I want to know more about that. I'm really going to say, Taylor Swift, let me know about your whole cycle. What's going on there, okay? Share me on your period tracker app. What do you use, Eve, to know? Okay, share me on that, okay? Junior Coltrane says, I heard Taylor takes a massive, mean, mad dump when she goes. That's her dark side. Also, that is the title of her new song, Massive, Mean, Mad Dump. And it's about her relationship with Hunter Biden. That's who she was dating now. Thinking Impaired says, sing. You're darn right. I don't know what. Just sing. Just in general. Oh, please sing that song, Me So Horny, in Chinese. Well, I mean, you know. See what we got here. Ying Hong Ching. Mi Hong Ching Chow. Mi Hong Ching Chow. Mi Hong Ching Chow. Me love you long time. Mi Hong Ching Chow. Mi Hong Ching Chow. Mi Hong Ching Chow. Alex J says, I honestly think this is one of the best channels on YouTube. I think you misspelled most racist. And again, I cannot say enough how little of a refund you guys are going to get for too much racism. You're getting none of your money back. None of it. Taylor Swift, I think I can sum up this segment the following. Taylor Swift, stop telling young women to vote. Instead, tell them to get married. Secondly, what you pussy do. Taylor Swift, what dat pussy do? Let me know. And that sums it all up, and we're having fun. We're having fun, guys. Taylor Swift. We talked about it. You guys in the comments section, tell me if you think Olivia Rodrigo could become the new Taylor Swift. And whose eggs are fresher. Who is more ripe? Who is more ready to be fertilized? By Hunter Biden. He can't keep getting away with it. Got one more segment. One more segment, okay? Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Tell you guys like, subscribe. Donate to the Patreon, $5 a month. You get a special bonus episode on the weeks that I remember. I missed 1 week. And someone canceled their Patreon subscription, and so they're dead to me, and their name was, of course, Hillary Clinton. Kevin Dickel says, God, dude, I hope not. Rodrigo has shown no character developments between her first two albums. What was that song that was on her, the first album that was like, I'm so insecure, I think that I'll die before I think. I'm so damned up in the news. Who loves me and who loves who? And I'm so tired that I might quit my job, start a new life, and so be so disappointed, because who am I if not exploited? All I did was try my best. It's just, holy shit, that is just Elvis Costello. You're totally right. Pump it up, when you don't really need it. Pump it up, if you do, you can feel it. The trick to playing guitar, right? This is really the trick to playing guitar, is to make a good face. No one can tell how bad you are if you just make a good face. You have to make a face like you just came and shit your pants at the same time. That's the trick. Junior Coltrane says, I heard Taylor Swift has a really unattractive taint. That's not true. That's not true. Kevin Dickel says, I'm waiting for Maddie Healy to spill the tea. I think there's a non-zero chance they never had sex. Or I also think there's a non-zero chance Taylor Swift, much like a Hasidic Jew, only has sex in a sheet. There's a hole in the sheet where the penis goes through, okay? And every guy who sexed her is like, you're going to have to make that bigger. And she goes, nope, you do not. You have to make your penis smaller. Speaking of Hasidic Jews, guys, Jewish tunnels, let's talk about them. Now, this segment, there's potential to be a little racist here. So consequently, the music is a little loud here. I did want to put this up that says we need to send more guns to Israel. Okay? So if at any point watching this segment you're like, damn, Steve's a little racist. Remember, I firmly support sending all possible guns to Israel. Okay? Junior Coltrane says, they say Taylor has a massive mommy-sized bush. If there is ever a human being that gets their pussy waxed, it's Taylor Swift. There is somebody right now who makes literally 6 figures a year, and their job is to wax Taylor Swift's pussy, but they have their larynx removed, so they can never, ever talk about it. They don't have a phone. They don't have a connection to the internet. They are kept in a kind of cage at all times. Jewish tunnels. Let's talk about it. There's been some reports lately. Some reports out there on the internet that New York City Jews, which is not the best thing to call them. It's not great that for the Jewish people, their N-word is just the word Jewish said shorter. It's also not their N-word, and I'll tell you why, because I'm not saying the N-word, but I will say Jews. The Jews. Jews. There were some tunnels that were found under New York City, leading from synagogue to synagogue, okay? That all of these Hasidic Jews, and I don't, again, we need to send more guns to Israel. I am not anti-Semitic. It is the radical left that has revealed their anti-Semitism by saying the actual N-word for Jewish people, which is saying Palestinian children live. They deserve to live. Junior Coltrane says Jewish people call everyone goyim. That's true. That is true, actually. That is the worst slur you can possibly use for white people, is cis or goyim. But all of these Jews in New York City are digging these tunnels to go from synagogue to synagogue. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know why they're digging these tunnels underneath New York City. What could they possibly be doing down there? Any thoughts? Sound off in the comments what you think the Jews might be doing underground in New York City. I'll wait. I'll turn the music up while we wait. I have some ideas. What could be happening in these Jewish tunnels? Junior Coltrane says they are doing sex slaves Epstein style. Now, Underground Locks Hatchery, Tostino's Rolls says. Kevin Dickel says prepping the latkes for Hanukkah next year. All good theories. All good theories. Now, the one problem with Epstein style with the name Epstein, he's obviously Hungarian. We all know that. What could they be doing down there? What could they be doing down there? First thought, circumcision 2, hypercirct. This time it's personal. They invented a new kind of circumcision. Previously, they've been like, just cut off the head around the penis. Now they're like, what if in the sequel, we add more skin? They had heard about the story of a Mexican guy who was claiming to have a 21-inch penis only because he had stretched his foreskin that long. And then someone's like, technically he's right. God damn it, he got us. God damn it, he got us. Also, we now have an answer to the inevitable question someone asked someday. What is the worst smelling thing in a human being? So they're like, what if we take all the skin and we make a fun little duck? We do baby penis skin origami. That's what the Jews are doing. We need to send more guns to Israel. We need to send more guns to Israel. Kevin Dickel says human centipede reverse circumcisions. They attach a bunch of the collected foreskins. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm proposing right here. And it's not just a longer penis. It's fun shapes. It's like a Micro Machines, racetrack, and they send cars down, and we're having fun. Junior Coltrane says just 21. Must be cold out. Get it? I don't, and I refuse to. I will never get it. What else could they be doing down there? Well, they could be cloning Sandy Koufax. Here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal. The Jews are like, we got to take over sports. Guys, we got to take over sports. We had one really good one. I think he was a pitcher. He played for the LA Dodgers. His name was Sandy Koufax. We're going to teach that to young Jewish kids. What if we had an army of Sandy Koufaxes? An army of powerful, devoted Hasids with an arm like a goddamn rocket. Again, more guns to Israel. We got to give more guns to Israel. We're not giving enough. What if they want to add another side to the dreidel? Okay, what about that? The dreidel already has four sides. What if there was a fifth side? Also, what does a dreidel do? I don't know. I'm not going to learn. Do you spin it? And that determines, the degree as to which you do 9/11. We need to send more guns to Israel. Okay? No matter whatever we're sending, we need to give them more. Israel needs all of our support. I'm not racist, you are. We need to figure out a way to add another side to a dreidel. If anyone has any ideas on the physics behind that, send them to jewishconspiracy@gmail.com. We need to figure out why the hell matzo ball soup is so delicious. Okay, Junior Coltrane is establishing in the comments, when a man's pipe gets cold, it shrinks. I've heard tell of this. I can't speak to that, okay? When it gets cold outside, my penis grows. I've broken a number of jock straps playing winter football. Why the hell is matzo ball soup so delicious? It shouldn't be. It's just a clear broth. It's got a bunch of shit vegetables in it. Carrots, celery, a bunch of matzah, which is just dough that's barely been made. Some chicken that's unseasoned. If someone was just here's a bowl of celery and carrots and shitty chicken and some dough we didn't fully make, you'd be like, I want to fucking eat that. But if they said, here's matzo ball soup, you go, hell yeah, dude, that rocks. Give me a pastrami sandwich and a kind of mayonnaise-based side dishes. The Jews are good at food. And they don't have that reputation, and we need to establish that for them. I don't know how they do it. It's a goddamn Hanukkah miracle, but they're pulling it off, and I'm impressed. COVID, but it only affects Palestinians. It's something they're experimenting with. They've got their labs down there. They're putting different beakers. They're pouring things from one beaker into another beaker and shaking it up and just trying to figure it all out. And maybe they're going to have a kind of COVID, but it's only for Palestinians. Junior Coltrane says, I wish women's box would shrinkage when it gets cold. My lady's huge down there. I know how that goes. Okay? I know how that goes. When you're about to have sex, and a woman takes off her underpants, and you go, I didn't bring my spelunking gear. You fucking stupid bitch. And you play this song while you climb into their pussy. Like a small boat, just curl up like you're Luke Skywalker in Empire Strikes Back inside a tauntaun. I'm in a pussy now. I'm inside a woman's vagina. So big it's a sleeping bag. We need to send more guns to Israel. So that's a thought there. What if we could just give the Palestinians COVID? We gotta get the entertainment industry back on track. That is something I think they're working on down in the Jewish tunnels. Trent, how do we get... Listen, it's been a bad year for the entertainment industry. It's been a bad year. Marvel Studios. Barbie is the #1 movie of the year. It's incredibly goyim, all right? It's not at all a movie about a Jewish woman. They have Jewish Barbie, okay? Jewish Barbie, she has a special motion where she, the Jewish Barbie, I'm trying to figure out a way to phrase this in a way that's both racist. I was going to say and funny, but it doesn't really need to be funny. It just needs to be racist. That's really all I care about. Jewish Barbie. Buy her if you love reluctant blowjobs and complaining, if that's what you need. So they got to figure out how to do the entertainment industry, how to get it back on track. I've got some thoughts. If you want to call me up, I have some ideas. Okay? I have some ideas. What if, to get the entertainment industry back, Barbenheimer was a big deal this year. Next year, what if you just do Barbenheimer again? Just release those 2 movies again into theaters. People liked them. Do it again. Or what if you remake them with a different cast? Okay? So Margot Robbie is playing J. Robert Oppenheimer, and Cillian Murphy is, of course, playing Jim Caviezel in Sound of Freedom. Do Sound of Freedom again, Hollywood! Pedophiles. All the lot of you. All the goddamn lot of you. We also have finding new illnesses to be worried about. That's a big thing. That's Taylor Swift as Oppenheimer's Quackolet says. Well, I mean, here's my pitch to Hollywood. My pitch to Hollywood. Taylor Swift as Oppenheimer, and it's on Pandora. Okay? It's Avatar 3 the Eras Tour Menheimer. Okay? Taylor Swift is the bomb, Quackolet said. Well, she is the bomb. We all know that. A new thing for the Jews to be doing is finding new illnesses to be worried about. That's a big thing right there. Figuring out, what could they be worried about today? You wake up and you go, oh my God, that COVID we invented to just infect Palestinians? Fucking got me too. God damn it. Love to be worried, the Jews. It's crazy. It's wild that we made COVID in a way that doesn't infect Jewish people, which is really unfair to them. They love going to the hospital. We need to send more guns to Israel. I cannot be racist when I support that many guns. Taylor Swift, every character, Nutty Professor style, Barbenheimer. It's also a Broadway show, Kevin Dickel. Let me tell you something, kid. I got a call right now. A ring, 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 ring. Hello, who's this? Oh, the president of show business? You'd like to send over a number of 11-year-old girls to Kevin Dickel's house? Sounds good. You're killing it. Be wary of Jim Caviezel. Now, of course, we do have my last thought of what it could possibly be in the Jewish tunnels, which is that the rent is just too damn high in Williamsburg, so the Jews live underground now. Are you happy? Are you happy? Their goddamn great-grandparents came over from a shtetl, okay? Their grandpa and also grandma were Yentl. They came over. They went to Williamsburg when the rent was 50 cents and a dead rat. You had to give that to your landlord every month, and they said you could live there. Then they built their jobs with media companies. Okay, social media marketing. They were doing that back in the 1920s. And so that's, I think, what they're doing in the Jewish tunnels. That's, I think, what they're doing, and we're having fun. We had fun today, guys. Thanks for watching. We're enjoying ourselves. Just 2 minutes, and it's 6:30, and then it becomes a 90-minute stream. And I want to get that. I want to get that. So I'm just going to play the song again and let you guys comment.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. Make an explosion, and all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my
Fight song!
Take back my
Life song!
prove I'm alive.
Right song! Quackalit says Taylor Swift concert in the tunnel. I think that's where she lives. In between all of her concerts, she goes in the tunnel. IDF stands for I don't fuck because they're all dickless virgins. You said it, not me. I would like to officially state I am in no way fucking with IDF. I would like to state again that we need to, in fact, send more guns to Israel. Not just guns. Send them whatever. If you have a lighter like this, just send it to this. They can just walk up to a Palestinian and go. Send them a vape cartridge. Who gives a shit? Vaping. I'm just going to vape. And we're just going to play the best song. Not that one. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all are cool. You're the real heroes. Fuck the veterans. Fuck the first responders. Thinking Impaired says, Diary of Anne Frank, the trans woke musical featuring Taylor Swift. What if, okay, if Anne Frank had just been trans, but also gay, which is what they call, here's the deal. So first off, someone transitions and they're like, I'm gay, so I just, have sex with women. I'm a trans woman who has sex with other women, and I'm like, you're kind of cheating. With music by Jeff Mangum, well, certainly the semen will stay in the mountaintops. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And again, you cannot get any of your money back for this being too racist. I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, or don't. I literally don't give a shit. Burn in hell. Fuck you. I'm going to do